Golf Club, they've got one of the most prestigious and important amateur golf events at their golf club, something they're enormously proud of coming up starting next week. She's been good enough to join us to tell us all about that. Kerry, good afternoon and thanks for your time.
Thank you. Thanks for having me along.
She's got, I don't know, I'm going to assume that you're a sports fan like Bob and I are and people who listen to this radio station. Kerry, that you see a lot of individual sports people come through your golf club, particularly high level and highly talented ones, the likes we're going to see in this, celebrated amateur golf event at your club next week. But Barty has got something that I think a lot of other individual sports people would aspire to tap into, I reckon.
Yes, I think there's an incredible maturity around Ash, and probably one of the things I really admire is when you hear her speak, how much she talks about her team and what they are achieving as a group. I think it's fantastic.
And that's something that I reckon when you see and hear that, and you do see and hear it in a lot of young golfers as well, like Hannah Green, who wins the US Open last year, she has a lot of that about her, and you would be able to see that, I imagine. You've got the Avondale Amateur starting at your club in a couple of days. You would see some of those qualities come through in some of the amateur boys and girls that come through your club?
Absolutely, yeah. We'll have some really talented amateur golfers playing in the event next week. We've had some fantastic amateur golfers in the past. Blake Windred won in 2018 and 2019. Great guy. Avondale member Harrison Endicott won in 2015 and 2016. And this year we'll have some really exciting competition from overseas, from the UK, Japan, are sending 10 people from their national team. And we'll have some exciting local players, such as Grace Kim, who actually just won the New South Wales Amateur Championship today.
How has your club managed to host an event like this that is in not in a relatively short period of time, Kerry, managed to develop a high level of credibility, a tournament that's elevated itself to serious status on the Australian amateur landscape? How has the club managed to do that?
Yeah, I think we're really lucky. So this is our fourth year of having the major event attracting rankings points. And, really what underpins all of that is we have a fantastic volunteering effort from the club. We have somewhere around about 130 volunteers involved. And we actually begin working for the following year immediately after we finish. So after next week, we'll be starting again. So it's a long lead-in for us. How important
is this on the kind of pathway to where so many of these players want to go? How important is this tournament becoming?
Oh, look, it's a great tournament for them, and we've seen many of the players turn professional within just a few years and become really well known on tour. So Blake Windred, again, is an example who recently turned pro, Harrison Endicott. So you really get to see some great talent that are going to do some great things with their game in the future.
When's it on?
So it's on January 28 to 31, obviously at Avondale Golf Club in Pymble in Sydney, New South Wales. We would love to have spectators come along and watch and see the stars of the future. And you can get more information at avondalegolfclub.com.au or Avondale Amateur on Facebook and Instagram.
You'll see some outstanding golf. If you're heading up to that neck of the woods and you're having a holiday up in Sydney at some stage and you want to take in some of the best amateur golf in the country and see some of the fine young players coming through, you could do a whole lot worse. The club's done a great job promoting this event, Kerry. It's going from strength to strength, and I'm sure you'll have another fantastic event this time around. Thanks for telling us a bit about it.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Good on you. Kerry Skellern, the president of the Avondale Golf Club, who are hosting the Avondale Amateur. We'll get a break out of the way, wrap up the hour after this.